After nearly 9 years of intense storytelling, emotional performances, and cultural commentary, The Handmaid's Tale has come to an end, and Elisabeth Moss, the show's indomitable lead, couldn't be more thrilled with how it all wrapped up. As the groundbreaking Hulu series aired its final episode on May 27th, Moss took a moment to reflect on the series' conclusion, expressing just how deeply the last scene resonated with her and why she believes it encapsulates everything the show has strived for since its debut. The emotional weight of the final moments was not lost on the actress, who portrayed June Osborne, the handmaid who sparked a rebellion against the oppressive regime of Gilead. In the show's poignant closing scene, June returns to the haunting ruins of the Waterford family home, where her journey began, marked by trauma, abuse, and an unyielding will to survive. As June walked into the burnt remnants of the house, now a charred shell of her past, the significance of the moment was inescapable. In a powerful visual parallel to the very first moments of The Handmaid's Tale, June, dressed in teal, the signature color of the commander's wives, climbs the staircase to the room that once held her captive. There, she sits on the windowsill, gazing out with a quiet smile, her mind clearly conjuring the dream of one day being reunited with her daughter, Hannah. The scene then took an even more symbolic turn when June pulled out a voice recorder and began to speak the very same words she spoke in the first episode, taking the audience on a journey of full-circle closure. A chair, a table, a lamp, there's a window with white curtains. The glass is shatterproof, but it isn't running away they're afraid of. A handmaid wouldn't get far, she says slowly, the words heavy with years of suffering and survival. It's those other escapes, the ones you can open in yourself, given a cutting edge or a twisted sheet and a chandelier. As the camera zooms in on her face, the tension is palpable. Moss's delivery, subtle yet brimming with years of emotional complexity, anchors the audience to June's journey. The words she speaks echo the opening of the show, grounding the audience in the themes of rebellion, resistance, and the fight for freedom that have been the beating heart of the series. And then, in a final jaw-dropping moment, June smiles. She utters the words, "My name is Offred." It's a chilling reminder of her identity as Gilead's property, yet it's delivered with the quiet confidence of someone who has broken free from that world forever. Speaking to Variety, Moss admitted that she was in awe of the final scene and couldn't think of a more fitting end to the story. As someone who has lived telling this story for 9 years, I can't imagine it ending any other way, Moss revealed. When she starts to say a chair, a table, a lamp, that moment for the audience is something I crave. Is that the original voiceover? Is that the way the book starts? For Moss, this full-circle moment was pure television gold. As the series drew to a close, she felt both a sense of accomplishment and deep satisfaction. I would never have said yes to anything that I did not feel was exactly the way that series should end, she continued. This whole series has always been about the same thing. It's the same thing that I fell in love with in the first episode, and the reason I said yes to it. And it's the same story we're telling in the final scene. Moss went on to explain that June's entire journey has always been defined by one singular mission: to fight for her children and the future of Gilead's oppressed. From the moment June was thrust into the dystopian world of Gilead, her sole purpose became the search for her daughter, Hannah, and the desire to give her a better life, one free from the horrors of Gilead. In the final scene, that fight is brought full circle, not just for June, but for all the women and children who have been trapped in the nightmare of Gilead's totalitarian rule. In a larger sense, the final scene is an emotional representation of June's evolution over the course of the series. It's a reminder of how far she's come, not just as a character, but as a symbol of resistance, a living embodiment of the show's themes of autonomy, defiance, and hope. In that moment, the audience is reminded that The Handmaid's Tale has always been about much more than June's individual struggle. It has always been about the broader fight for freedom and justice. Ultimately, Moss's praise for the show's ending isn't just about the beauty of the scene itself, but the message it carries. A tribute to the power of storytelling, the importance of staying true to your convictions, and the unwavering belief that resistance will always find a way to endure.